What is going on, guys? My name is Coach Chad Longstubborn, but built for Theme Park News. So, what we're reporting on today, Legoland Windsor have officially revealed a brand new family roller coaster for 2020, and we have a confirmed name. Hello there, what is going on, guys? My name is Coach Chad Longstubborn, built for Theme Park News, and yes, there's not been many Theme Park News sort of updates going around recently. However, the Halloween season is officially kicking in. Those events are going to be starting up very, very soon. We've only got 2 or 3 weeks till we go into October. The Halloween event's going to kickstart, then the winter event's going to kickstart. I do have a newsroom update planned for a new family Christmas event coming to Flamingo Land this year, so make sure you stay tuned tomorrow for that news update. I'm going to be doing a news update on the full lineup for Tully's Farm Shoptoberfest 2019, including reports on the 3 brand new mazes and attractions. Well, technically 2. I thought they'd be changed to Horrorwood Hayride, but it sounds like they could still be, but technically it's 2 new haunts for 2019, so yeah, make sure you stay tuned tomorrow for that as well. And as long as that, we've also got some new updates as well when they come. Of course, we've got the 2 announcements on September 12th from Busch Gardens Tampa with RMC Guazi and SeaWorld Orlando with their Premier Rides launch coaster, their multi-launch coaster that's being added next year, as well as RMC Guazi. So we're going to get the big RMC Guazi announcement, which is good. So there's still plenty of stuff still yet to be revealed officially by SeaWorld, Busch Gardens. You know, the only thing we've got revealed so far is, of course, Mako for San Diego and, of course, Pantheon for Busch Gardens Williamsburg. We haven't got any sort of big details yet on the wooden coaster at San Antonio, the launch coaster for Orlando, or RMC Guazi. So we're going to get RMC Guazi, we're going to get the Orlando one, which is just SeaWorld Orlando, San Antonio for their GCI wooden coaster. So we've still got that to come. And of course that'll be coming over the next couple of months, I bet, so can't wait for that. Along with all that, I still haven't got into the video today, but there's still loads of UK parks still yet to make 2020 announcements. We know what Flamingo Land's doing, but we haven't got a name for it yet. We know what Paulton's Park's doing. Alton Towers are starting construction. There's still rumours going around that Clark Land's going to close at the end of this summer, just before Halloween kicks in. So Clark Land could close before Scarefest starts. So hopefully we'll see some construction around the rest of Clark Land and some updates coming soon. Obviously Chessington, we don't know what they're doing yet. Thorpe Park, we don't know what they're doing yet. But that brings me on to today's video. Legoland Windsor officially unveiled officially confirmed on their social media and their website, their official Legoland Windsor website, that they are adding a brand new roller coaster for 2020. So from that, we now know that the plans have officially been approved. Now they haven't reported, it hasn't been reported anywhere that the plans have been approved, but if they've announced a new coaster for next year, that tells us that the plans have been approved, the plans have been submitted, and the plans have been given the green light for this new coaster. And of course, recently we have heard that there have been some tree clearings and some clearings in the Duplo Valley section of the park where this has been located. So for those of you who don't know what is happening with this, basically, we reported on these plans being submitted by Legoland Windsor for a brand new coaster, a brand new family coaster for 2020. It was going to be located in the Duplo Valley section of the park. It was to be located on some old grass fields. So this was part of a brand new expansion to the Duplo Valley area. We talked about it how earlier there were reports of a Sierra Force Zero. But we now know it's pretty much going to be a clone, if not similar type of ride, to Bar Express at Europa Park in the island section. That's the Mack oval-shaped family coaster. So this, in terms of thrill level, will be slightly under the level of Dragon's Apprentice. I think this is going to be for the kids, Dragon's Apprentice for the families, Dragon for the family thrill. And of course, you know, the last coaster that Legoland Windsor added was the now relocated Jungle Coaster when that opened back in 2004. So now, the last coaster that Legoland Windsor added was 20 years ago, I think over 20 years ago. So, you know, we're finally getting a coaster. Yes, it may not be a huge coaster, but Legoland Windsor are a family park. People need to realise that Legoland Windsor are a family park, so we're not expecting the big investments for Legoland. We're expecting the family thrill, or just family investments, or kids investments themed to Lego. So like I said in the intro, we do have an official name for this, and we do have the official logo. So I'm going to put the logo on your screen right now. Find that bit Aussie, and you can see the name is Duplo Dream Coaster. Now, I'm not going to lie here, I'm mixed. I've got mixed opinions on this name. I think that Duplo Dream Coaster does sound like a good name as it rolls off the tongue. It's one of those names again, like Pantheon, Candemonium. It's one of those names that just rolls off the tongue, and it's one of those names that you learn to live with it. And of course, this is a family coaster, so family coasters usually have more than one sort of word in the name. So I kind of expected this. Obviously, you look at things like Octonauts Roller Coaster Adventure, Troublesome Trucks Railway Coaster, or just Troublesome Trucks Runaway Coaster, or just Troublesome Trucks, whatever I like to call it, Drayton Manor. But yeah, the main example being Octonauts Roller Coaster Adventure at Alton Towers in the CBeebies Land section of the park. So, you know, it's not the first time they've used more than one word for a family coaster in the name. So Duplo Dream Coaster, I think some people may disagree, but I think personally, I think it's a name you'll get used to. But I think at first it's okay, it's decent. It's a decent name for a family coaster. Now Legoland Windsor have posted this logo on Facebook, so make sure you go and check out Legoland Windsor's website and their social media accounts to find out more about this family coaster. But Legoland Windsor did officially post on their Facebook page. Now this was shared on the forum, so we do have the official words from the Legoland Windsor sort of post on their Facebook page, on their social media, on the coaster. And they said, "We can't wait to welcome you aboard the new Duplo Dream Coaster in 2020. Watch your little ones' imaginations fly as they ride their first ever coaster in the heart of Duplo Valley." And there is a link with that Facebook post if you look on the Coaster Force forum, but if you go on the Legoland website and look, it's legoland.co.uk/Duplo 2020. I will put the link to the Legoland Windsor website in the description down below. And again, it says here, what's new for 2020? Welcome aboard the Duplo Dream Coaster. There's a variety of attractions little builders can enjoy at the resort. You can find more information in this handy tiny feet guide. That's on the website as well, so make sure you go and check that out. You can sign up below to stay up to date with the latest news from Legoland Windsor. They've got loads of different options to sign up to their newsletter. But of course, yeah, like we said, it's pretty much the same description on the website. In 2020, the Legoland Windsor Resort will welcome you aboard the Duplo Dream Coaster. Watch your little ones' imaginations fly as they ride their first ever coaster in the heart of Duplo Valley. So that is the official description from Legoland Windsor itself. Now, my initial thoughts to this, I'm actually quite a big fan of this. I think this is a great investment for Legoland Windsor. Now, you look at the next 2 years. I think the next 2 years for Merlin are going to be situated with the London parks. Now, that may not include Thorpe Park for a couple of years more, but I think Legoland and Chessington are going to be the main focus for big investments for their parks in the next 2 years. You look at 2020, Legoland's Family Coaster, then look at 2021 already. Chessington's new drop tower on Ramesses Revenge's site, and Legoland Windsor with that Lego Movie World area, sort of replacing part of that Adventure Zone area where the Squid Surfer is, the restaurant is, that's getting rethemed. Then these new Lego Movie World attractions with the Masters of Flight Flying Theatre, the Unikitty Drop Tower where one of the old tree stumps was as well. You know, and of course I believe there's going to be a retheme of the carousel as well. So, you know, there's things to look forward to for Legoland and Chessington the next 2 years, and I think that's Merlin's UK focus. I think Alton Towers, yes, they're going to be getting something next year, but 2021, it's hard to think what they're going to get here. Now, I think with Alton Towers, with its anniversary coming next year, and you look at what Thorpe Park did for their anniversary, it does fill me with doubt about what's going in that House of Monsters spot, because you look at what Thorpe Park did, they used the old lawn near Swarm to put a Game FX in as a temporary event. You look at Jungle Escape. I'm a little bit cautious to wonder if they're going to put an escape room inside House of Monsters for next year and make it a Cloud Cuckoo Land escape room attraction that's probably going to be an extended charge. That's my big worry at the minute with Alton Towers' 2020 investment. But I think there's still cause for optimism. I think we are looking at a Cloud Cuckoo Land retheme, but I think the least likely option is this escape room that Thought Park did in the I'm a Celebrity site. So again, like we said, it's going to be interesting to see what's going to happen with this, but let's not build our hopes up to a big dark ride on House of Monsters site and whatever. I think we could be looking to something as simple as a walk through dark ride or an escape room, or this will be the year we get the full Cloud Cuckoo Land retheme. So we'll look out to see Cloud Cuckoo Land closes, but with Legoland and Chessington, they're the parks to focus on for the Merlin parks in the next couple of years. So thank you very much for watching this news update. Like I said, I'm really happy about this Duplo Dream Coaster, and I will be recapping all the details and more about with the rest of the new attractions for next year in the UK park analysis for 2020 attractions. So make sure you check out that video next year when we release it with our brand new thumbnail design. I hope you liked the thumbnail design that we posted in the community section. Yes, now we've reached 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. We now have the community section where we can post, we can put polls on there, you know, so I can share your thoughts before we release any videos with any polls, any comments down below. Make sure you go and check out the community sort of thread on the channel because it's a big part of interacting with you lot, the fans. So thank you very much for watching this Theme Park Newsroom update. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe and click the notification bell so you never miss a YouTube video. And for now guys, my name is Coach Chad Longsterborn, but built for Theme Park News. Keep on the coast life, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for videos from Tully's Farm Shoptoberfest and Flamingo Land's Christmas event. Take care, have an awesome day my friends.